Welcome back to another exciting episode of Genesis Marketing Mondays. Now today, Trent, we're going to talk about keywords, but we're going to go a little more in depth. So we have two different various types of keywords, and one can make you a lot of money, the other can cost you a lot of money. So I would pay close attention. We have two different tails of keywords and why you should include them in your site. So Trent, start us off with these two different types of keywords.
Okay. First one is short tail, and then there's long tail. Short tail is simply something like if you were to go on Google and type in books, that is short tail. It's very simple. It's not very targeted or anything like that. Long tail would be like books in a specific location or old books for sale, something like that. That is long tail, several words. It is a keyword kind of string, is what we would talk about. In particular, let me give out an example of a client of ours, Lambert Transfer and Storage, which is a North American van lines agent in Opelika, Alabama. In particular, they don't want to try and rank for just movers. They don't even want to try and rank for movers in America. They want to rank for movers in Opelika, Alabama, movers in Montgomery, Alabama. These are long tail keywords that they can really fight for and be competitive over because this is in their location, their geographic location. These are keywords that are of an advantage to them, rather than keywords that are getting tons and tons of searches, but you can't even compete in that space. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So explain to everybody else, what are some other keywords? What are some other long tail keywords, and why? What is the benefit of including those in your site?
Okay, yeah. So it really depends on your market, what type of industry you're in. Would force, okay, what type of keywords should I go for? If I'm not like a huge Amazon like company, I really need to stay away from any broad terms out there. You know, the riches are in the niches. Okay, so
that's true.
How niche can you go with it? What geographical location can you put with your keyword? If you're bricks and mortar store, just have to have an online site. Then where your location is the type of long tail keywords you need to go for. If you're an online store specifically, that's going to be the description of your product. If you're just some obscure woodworking product or type of shoe that you can't get anywhere else, you would mark that, and that would be your main keyword. You wouldn't go for just shoes. You would go for whatever particular type of shoe that you produce and how very specific you can get.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing that we talk about here very often is go for that low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
And in particular, that means these long tail keywords are lower hanging. You can grab them because they're not as competitive. And because they're not as competitive, you can start to rank for them. And hey, you go out in the community and tell somebody like, hey, what do? You tell them, hey, just search for this keyword. And if you're competitive, you're going to be up there and they're going to find you.
Exactly. I mean, that's a very impressive business card.
Yeah.
When you say, okay, just look me up on Google, type in this keyword, and you'll find me.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
Right off the bat, you might have them sold.
Exactly. So for small to medium-sized businesses that are not Amazon or not Nike or anything like that, you want to go for the long-tail keywords, include geographic location, and include descriptive words, adjectives, all those kind of things, because that is the space that you can really compete. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for clearing that up, Trent.
Yeah.
Guys, take that to heart. You can make a lot of money off this little nugget of gold right here. So, guys, leave us any comments or questions below. We're glad to answer any of that. Where can they find us online?
Yeah, find us at Genesis NetDev on Twitter. You can also find us at genesisnetdevelopment.com. Hit us up with your questions. We're so excited to answer anything that you have. And that's it, man. But we have plenty more videos to come, so please keep coming back to our channel.
Yeah, catch you next time.